Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Sore Rage, and welcome back to another Black Ops 4 PC video. So, this video in particular, though, is very special for me to make this evening because as of 1 year ago tonight, I joined Sore. And honestly, for as dorky as this may sound, it really has changed my life for the positive, just for everything that I do here on YouTube and streaming. It's just given me just this major platform to work with. On top of that, all of the people that I've met, it's crazy for me to think about just how fast this year has actually flown by. So, originally for this video, though, I had a plan to go through a bunch of my old YouTube videos over the course of the span of this entire past year. And I thought what I was gonna do was go ahead and make some sort of like highlight compilation type video of some of my favorite moments of being in Sore, but honestly, I figured that video would have taken so long to make. I feel like it would have taken really long to make, like not only on the fact that I'm going through like over 300 plus videos, but also at that same time, I personally feel like there's just way too many moments for me to actually like decide to break down and actually put in a video like that. And definitely without a doubt, a lot of those moments come from streaming, and I can't really do a whole lot as far as like getting Twitch clips goes because, yeah, being suspended, I mean, quick little side note though, as much as I've hated being suspended, thankfully enough, my suspension is either up tonight on the 12th or maybe tomorrow on the 13th when this video goes up. I mean, it did happen on October 14th, so I would assume it should be November 13th is when I get unsuspended, so it almost kind of lines up perfectly with me being in Sore for 1 year. Not exactly the best comparison, but, anyway. I mean, fact of the matter is, though, Twitch is honestly, like, pretty good with their whole, like, suspension. Like, they know if you're on the same IP. Even if you try to log into a different Twitch account and yet you're still on the same IP, yeah, nah, you're fucked. I've been without Twitch for nearly a month. My life has not been the same. It's been awful. How far away was that? 9? What the fuck? Alright, one other quick side note though. Petition to remove Ajax from this game and bring back Spectre from Black Ops 3. So anyways, back on to the main point as to what I was talking about. As far as like getting Twitch clips goes, obviously I can't even get on Twitch to begin with. I probably would have had to have gone like out of my way to get other people to get the Twitch clips for me and then send them to me. On top of that, they would have had to have the Twitch clip downloaded so they could send to me. Again, I can't go on the website. Thinking back to 1 year ago, what my life was like at the time, it was so much different. Well, kind of, not so much. Well, actually, one of the biggest differences in my life at the time was that I had a girlfriend and I was a lot more focused on that. And then for those of you guys that remember, that had a pretty shitty fallout. I'm not really sure what it is about the end of the year. Like, November and December is just sometimes a really good and a really bad time in my life. So, at the point in time that I had joined Sore, I had a lot of things going on in my life as far as that whole aspect went. And then, again, as most of you may already know, that ended pretty shitty. Which really sucks because at that point in time, things were going so well with my life as far as, all of this goes. And, I'm not trying to make this depressing, but basically at that time though, I had my girlfriend. I had about what, like 6,000 subscribers on YouTube? 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. I wasn't really streaming a whole lot. Well, I mean, like I had started to take Twitch a little bit more seriously, but not as much as I did throughout the course of 2018, and as I will definitely continue throughout the course of 2019. Nice. Hello? So again though, as I was saying, obviously life was a lot different for me at that point in time, and again, it's just crazy to think about like how much has actually changed throughout the course of my life from last year to now. Even so still, I remember the entire process as to how I got recruited to Sore. That whole night was just, oh my god. So basically what happened, it was a Sunday night, and I remember I went to my girlfriend's work. I decided to go watch Sunday Night Football at the bar there. It had gone to about around 9:30, just about what time it is right now, and at that point in time I had received a DM from Max, and I was just about to drive back to my girlfriend's house, so he was trying to DM me while I'm sitting there driving, while my phone is also blowing up from Marshall telling me, hey, you need to tune into the stream right now, Max is announcing the winner. And also from what I remember, Marshall had told me that Max had said, hang on, I'm gonna DM the winner, while he's DMing me, and I'm sitting there driving trying to pay attention and talk to Max. Yeah, no, just don't DM and drive. So by the time at about 10 o'clock I had finally gotten to my girlfriend's house, then everything just blew up. I had immediately tuned into the stream, and then Max announced me, and then my phone, I remember that shit vividly started blowing up. I got like 3 or 4 calls from some of my best friends, Marshall, and then again some of my best friends that I've known for years, Lee, everybody like that. And then my Twitter for the rest of the night was another story. I couldn't even open the app at times. It was just crashing consistently. Regardless, it was just such an amazing feeling, like after a year and a half, like holy shit, I actually did it. Also, I honestly can't believe I forgot to mention this, but one of the funniest things about my recruitment was when Max accidentally put the wrong Twitter ad in the chat. For the longest time I had tried to get the Twitter at RXQE, but it was taken and owned by some Spanish Spanish guy, and he put his hat in the chat, then Max immediately realized his mistake. It was all like, no! The chat was so funny, and I'm honestly so upset I couldn't get the Twitch clip because of my suspension. Feels bad, man. So after that point in time, though, after I joined, I just kept doing pretty much everything that I was doing. Daily uploading, streaming whenever I really could. Throughout the course of the beginning of 2018, I ended up becoming an affiliate on Twitch, and then I ended up getting in my car accident, which was one of the more key events of 2018 so far. Okay, hold on here. The game's actually really close. Come on, guys, we can do this. It's tied at 58. Come on. No, I pushed up way too far. Oh no, please, please, please.
There goes my bottom line.
As unfortunate as the car accident was for me physically and mentally, there actually were quite a few positive things that came out of it. I think I was in my flak jacket back brace for about like a month and a half. I had the pins in my hand for like 2-3 months. And honestly, as weird as this may sound, I really enjoyed making the video just sitting there in my flak jacket. I had like my cast on my hand where my hand was just like this. Sitting here making one-handed videos, people freaking out, like especially like newer people who were coming to my channel at the time, like, yo, how is this guy playing with one hand? What the hell? Again though, for as weird as it was, and again for as unfortunate as the accident it was still pretty cool in that aspect. At least trying to bring like some positive light to the whole situation at that. And definitely by far one of the coolest things that came out of it was the fact that I was able to make my one-handed montage, which again went over so well. And which oddly enough, that was like one of the first big tages that I've like ever worked on by myself. Like, it's weird to think about, but I've never actually like sat down and decided, you know what, I'm gonna make an actual montage, not just some sort of like mini or episode. Obviously I've made minis and episodes in the past, like 2012 and 2013, and I had the occasional montage, but like nothing big like that. And especially for what it was, just a one-handed montage, I don't know, I thought it was so cool. And still to this day, that's one of my favorite projects I ever worked on, and Misty did a fucking fantastic job with the edit and the song. Actually, as a matter of fact, still listening to that song, Room 138 by Asking Alexandria, still just like strikes a chord with me. Everything about that montage was just absolutely perfect. And actually, as a matter of fact, like I mentioned earlier in the video, how I wanted to make that special video just kind of like a compilation of my favorite moments over the course of the year. Although I'm not exactly doing that with like the videos and the stream highlights and everything like that. I am making a 1 year in Sortage. It's not going to be anything ridiculous, it's just a small compilation-ish of my favorite clips that I've hit over the course of me being in Sor so far. It's going to be about 25 clips or so, and Misty again is going to be editing it, and I know she's going to do a fantastic job on it. I'm really looking forward to that. I feel like some of the clips you guys may have already seen in Beauty and Rage and a couple of videos here and there with a couple of extra clips that you guys may not know of. Again, it's not going to be some sort of like over-the-top thing, like you guys will have definitely seen some of these clips in the past. So I'm really not trying to like put it out there that I'm about to release like the greatest montage ever, because I mean, it's me after all. Come on now. I have made a living meme of myself of getting excited over hitting plus 40s and just hitting really small mini like clips that nobody else gets excited over. I may be in sore, but the like and Rick's Way plus 40 meme will always go on. And now, as far as I recall though, yeah, my car accident was like the biggest thing that happened to me over the course of 2018. It may sound kind of weird, but I really can't think of anything else that like has had that big of an effect over the course of my life, even still to this day. Overall though, as far as my first year in SOAR has gone, it's been pretty quiet for the most part. I mean, like, yeah, I've had major things happen in my life, but for like 90% of the time though, I've just kind of kept on what I've been doing this entire time, just uploading as much as I can, streaming as much as I can. And again, with this video going up on the 13th, I am so excited to finally be unsuspended from Twitch. I can't stress that enough though. That's definitely going to be one of the biggest things, and I'm definitely going to like keep pushing forward on that, especially again going into 2019. And now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm allowed to talk about this, but again, with me being, you know, pretty quiet with my first year in SOAR, there's a lot of things that I have planned for 2019, like going to MLG Anaheim. I also really want to go to TwitchCon. I just want to go to more events overall. And also, hopefully, in the works, I've been talking to Crude about this, I'm supposed to be getting some more sponsorships. Again, I'm not entirely sure if I can be sharing all that kind of information. I'll get more into like the details and specifics when I know about it. Basically, up until this point, it's been a pretty straightforward path, doing a couple of like really cool things here and there, having some big things that have happened over the course of my life. But as of right now though, I feel like 2019 is just going to be the year where shit just takes off for me. At least that's what I'm hoping for, honestly. I really just want to do more. I just want to like expand out more, just do more stuff. And this also comes down to me as a person. Like, for the most part, I'm pretty laid back. I don't really like go out of my way to do things. I'm more introverted in that aspect. And I feel like 2019 is the year that I really want to change that. I want to like go out of my way to do some like, you know, really cool stuff. So anyways, guys, regardless of everything that's happened to me over this past year, as far as all of the support has gone, truly, I just cannot thank you all enough. I feel like over the course of my time on YouTube, I've said this way too often, but I guess that's not really a bad thing, but seriously, I just cannot thank you guys enough. I really would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. With the amount of support that you guys have given me, especially during the time of my SOAR RC and now all the way up until this point, I truly can't put into words just how grateful and thankful I am for every single one of you guys that have essentially just taken a chance on me. Just took the chance on me and my content, and now you guys have put me in a position to where I can make my dream a reality, just doing this for as long as I possibly can, and for that, I am forever grateful. And still to this day, I am just as motivated to keep making YouTube videos, to keep streaming, although I know the uploads have been kind of slacking as of recent. Still though, that same motivation, passion, and just love for what I do here on YouTube and Twitch is just, it hasn't faded at all. I still love doing this on a daily basis, as often and as consistent as I possibly can, and just, again, I thank you guys so much just for being here for me every single day. You guys are the ones who did this for me. You guys, again, have given me a chance to make my dream a reality, and I just cannot thank you guys enough. At this point in time, I'm just rambling and repeating myself, but you guys get the idea. I'm just so forever thankful and grateful for every single one of you guys that have taken a chance on me, and yeah. Once again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this Black Ops 4 video, and here's to the future. It's been SOAR Rage. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.